Have you ever wondered why some people quit and succeed, while others persist and fail? Why do we sometimes feel like giving up is the right option? What if I told you that the key to success lies in knowing exactly when to quit and when to push through? Welcome to this video, where we dive into The Dip by Seth Godin. This isn't just another book summary, it's your guide to mastering the art of knowing when to quit and when to persevere. Let's uncover the secrets to making smarter decisions and achieving extraordinary success. Stick around, this could change the way you approach your goals. Part 1, the core idea of the dip. According to Seth Godin, the dip is that challenging phase you hit between the start of a project and the point where success starts to show up. It's the long, difficult stretch where most people give up, but it's precisely this moment that separates the winners from the rest. Why? Because winners push through the dip to the other side, where rewards and success await. As Seth Godin says, winners quit the right stuff at the right time. This might sound counterintuitive, right? We've been taught that quitting is bad. But in reality, strategic quitting isn't failure. It's an opportunity to refocus your efforts on what truly matters. Let's break it down a bit more. The dip isn't about giving up on everything that's hard. It's about quitting the things that aren't leading to meaningful progress, while sticking with what has long-term potential. Part 2, when to quit and when to persevere. Sometimes, quitting is the most important decision you can make. So, how do you know when it's time to walk away? Here are a few signs. Misalignment with your long-term goals. If the project you're working on no longer aligns with your bigger picture, it may be time to let go. The dead end syndrome. If you've hit a point where no matter how hard you push, you just can't get meaningful results, it's time to rethink your strategy. A better opportunity on the horizon. Sometimes, another opportunity will pop up that demands your attention. If it's a better fit for your growth, don't be afraid to pivot. Have you ever felt stuck in a situation where you couldn't go any further? Maybe it was a project, a job, or even a hobby. Have a moment to think about it. Could it have been a dead end? Was it time to quit? But on the other side, knowing when to persevere is just as crucial. So, when should you stick with it? Here are a few clues. You're in the dip with a clear path forward. If you see a way to move past the difficulty, even though it's tough now, perseverance is key. The challenge offers growth. If you're learning new skills or gaining valuable experience, it's worth continuing the journey. You're making measurable progress. Even small, slow steps forward are worth celebrating. Progress is progress. The key here is to differentiate between a temporary setback and a situation where growth is still possible. The dip is a sign of growing pains, but it's also a sign that you're getting closer to mastery. Part 3, real-life examples. Let's bring it to life with some real-world examples. Steve Jobs, after being ousted from Apple, Jobs didn't quit. Instead, he founded Next and Pixar, learning valuable lessons that would later help him return to Apple and transform the company into the tech giant it is today. Blockbuster versus Netflix. Blockbuster had the chance to buy Netflix for a mere $50 million. But they stuck to their outdated business model and eventually went bankrupt. Netflix, however, embraced change, pivoted, and turned into a global streaming powerhouse. Both of these cases highlight the power of persevering when the odds are stacked against you. Jobs saw the dip as a temporary challenge, while Blockbuster missed the chance to pivot. Sometimes, success is just on the other side of the dip. Part 4, Dos and Don'ts from the Dip. Let's talk about what you should do. Choose your battles wisely. Focus on areas where you have the potential to be the best. Why waste time on things that don't align with your true strengths? Anticipate the dip. Every journey has tough moments. Be prepared for them and develop strategies to push through. Quit strategically. Quit the things that don't contribute to your bigger purpose. Don't just quit because it's hard, quit because it's not worth your time. And here's what you shouldn't do. Don't quit impulsively. Emotional decisions often lead to regret. Take time to evaluate the long-term consequences of quitting. Don't settle for mediocrity. Mediocre efforts will rarely lead to success. Push for excellence or move on. Don't fear failure. Failure isn't the end, it's an opportunity to learn and pivot. Every failure is a lesson. Part 5, applying the dip in daily life. So, how can you apply the lessons from the dip to your daily life? Here are a few ideas. Career. Stuck in a job with no growth. It might be time to pivot. Find an opportunity that aligns with your long-term goals and offers room for growth. Skills. Mastering a new skill often requires getting through the dip. But if you see it's worth the effort, stick with it. Your future self will thank you. Personal projects. Don't waste your energy on fleeting passions. Focus on projects that bring lasting fulfillment, even if they take time to grow. Closing section. Now that you understand the dip, let's reflect. What projects or goals in your life deserve your perseverance? And which ones should you let go of? Think about it. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories of triumph through the dip. If you haven't read The Dip yet, I highly recommend grabbing a copy. It could be the turning point in your journey. And remember, like this video, subscribe for more insights, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on future content. Thanks for watching and stay strong through the dip.